First of all, I just want to say, Sixers, what are you doing? What was that? Y'all look like the Falcons. What in the world was that? We blew a 25-point lead. Y'all blew a 26-point lead. What was that? First of all, what in the... All right, that's it. All right, what's up, y'all? It's your boy, lafnotfamous. What in the world? Look, first of all, this has been one of the most weird NBA seasons of all time. And it has to be up there for one of the worst. I don't know if I would call it worst. It's just like weird. Like, first of all, Kawhi's out. Kawhi got hurt. He's done, apparently. Chris Paul apparently got, you know what I'm saying? So he can't even play. He's under the protocol. The Sixers blew a 26-point lead last night to the Hawks at home. At home. Shout out to the Hawks, though. I need y'all to beat the Sixers, but Sixers, what are you doing? What was that? What was that? Y'all were beating them. I turned the TV on. I turned back on. What are you doing? What are you doing? What was that? I want you guys to lose, but dang. You guys had the game won already. What was that? What? Y'all watch a whole bunch of Falcons games right before the game. What was that? What are you doing? Y'all, wow. But yeah, look, man, this NBA season has to be the weirdest of all time. First of all, we had LeBron going off on Twitter because he was very angry that so many people that would have been in playoffs right now are hurt, you know what I'm saying? And he was talking about how he's been trying to explain to the league this whole time, but they didn't listen to him. I see a lot of people trying to turn it back on LeBron and say, oh, he's complaining. He's making excuses. I don't see it like that. I think he's really just trying to express himself on the fact that I truly believe that he did tell the NBA maybe we should start the season a little bit later, seeming that we just had this bubble thing, and they were already calling teams bubble frauds, you know what I'm saying? They're already calling it. You guys remember how people were talking about Devin Booker in the bubble when him and the Suns were going nuts, you know what I'm saying? That pretty much stopped. That stopped for a while because I don't know how it stopped, but it did. You know what I'm saying? The way people were talking about people in the players in the bubble, it really came out. It's like I don't agree with the whole thing that the bubble was a different scenario. Come like, look, if I'm in the bubble or if I'm in the regular court, I see LeBron James coming to me. I see Kevin Durant. I see Giannis coming towards me. That's still the same thing. It don't matter what court we're playing on. You know what I'm saying? We still playing the same basketball. You know what I'm saying? There's no difference. Only thing, y'all playing in a smaller arena. Y'all playing the same amazing NBA superstars for the same ring. There's no taking away from Miami's run. There's no taking away from Lakers championship. There's no taking away from anybody who did anything in that bubble. There's no taking away from Jamal Murray and Devin Booker and Luka, who shined especially. I know Luka shines a lot, but just for like his game winners and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? You can't take that stuff away from him at all because it's still the same game, you know? Just because you're playing in a different arena doesn't mean that it's not the same game. We're not. You're playing against the same players for the same end goal. Okay, that's it. That's really it. You know. But for real, this has been a weird year. It's just like I don't know if it's the reason why. Like, if the bubble thing is the reason why. Like, they didn't give the players enough time to rest before this, because this is like the most injuries of all time. Kyrie got hurt. I don't know how the Nets are gonna. I don't see Kevin Durant doing that again. If he does that again, I don't know. If Kevin Durant goes and does what he did the other night again, I think they play tonight. If he goes and does that again, we might have to have another discussion about Kevin Durant, because I knew the man's always been raw. You know what I'm saying? The man's always been raw, but yeah, I don't know, man. And people are really coming at Giannis right now because they're saying that he's not playing the way he needs to play. Kevin Durant is better than Giannis. We already know that. So I don't know why people are acting like that was something new. You know what I'm saying? Giannis doesn't have that many moves to go back and forth with Kevin Durant. He's an amazing player, but he's not going back and forth with Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant is much more shifty than Giannis is. Kevin Durant has much more in his bag than Giannis does. And we know that, you know what I'm saying? It's not those shades of Bucks fans. That I'm just saying. Stuff that KD can do, Giannis just can't do. And that's you know what I'm saying? Like that's it. You can't really put Giannis and Kevin Durant in the same thing. Kevin Durant is just better than Giannis is. That's just facts. You know what I'm saying? It's not really much to argue at that point. But this season has to be. I don't know. It's weird watching it because we were talking all this time about seeing the Nets and in the finals and all this stuff, but James Harden had a terrible night when KD went off. Kyrie's not even playing. I'm not sure when he's coming back. Kawhi's done. Chris Paul's done. Chris Paul just keeps getting the worst end of the stick for some. I don't know what's going on with that. I don't know, man. This is crazy. I don't know who's gonna win this year. I still want to say Nets. A lot of people are still saying Suns. That's gonna be really interesting. The Sixers aren't gonna do it. If they find their way out of this Atlanta series, they're not going to do it. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to do it until they make a decision on if they want Ben to run the team or Embiid to run the team. So that's going to happen. But I don't know who's going to do it, you know. Both my picks, both my teams, the Miami Heat, my actual team, and LeBron James, I want him to win another ring all the time, but he got eliminated. So both of them are out. So I'm just watching and seeing what happens at this point. But honestly, I can really see the Nets winning it. I hope they don't, just because I feel like they're a very overrated team when they're at their full power. But I feel like they're going to, just because I think Kevin Durant is he's now in his stride right now as far as the playoffs go. I don't think he's gonna have much more bad games. You know what I'm saying? And he might really want this. You know, he might really want this more than a lot of people think that. But we're gonna have to wait and see, man. We're gonna have to wait and see what happens. But This playoffs, we got robbed of a really good playoffs by injuries, you know what I'm saying? But it's unfortunate. But you guys tell me who you think is going to win the finals, you know what I'm saying? Who you guys think is going to win the championship? If your team's still in it, let me know in the comments down below. Like this video if you like the video. Subscribe if you're new. Subscribe if you haven't already. Comment down below. What we do next, man? Stay safe. Drink water. I love you guys, and I will see y'all in the next video, man.